Hi, so I'll be doing something different today. I'll be doing an ukulele tutorial of a guy that I'd kind of be into. This was requested by Thick Pancake. So yeah, I've never done one before, so I don't know if I'm good at this, but we'll see. Okay, you really only need 4 chords for this song. A, D, G, and E minor. The fingering, I'll put it up on the thing so you can see. Those are the only 4 chords you really need for this song. The strumming pattern is mostly consistent throughout. Down, up, tap, down, up, tap, basically, like, hold on, let me just play it faster, because I can't really do it slow. Okay, down, up, tap, okay. The strumming pattern, it remains like that throughout most of the song. Towards the end, it is a little different at parts, yeah. So, and the order of the chords changes a bit. So for your intro, you just do A and D. You do them twice, like, and then when you start singing the first line, you go to the G chord, and like, say there's this person you pass in the hall every day. Then the next line, you go back to D. You've known him since 7th grade. And then you do that again, the GD thing. You're used to thinking about him in a certain way. And then you strum the D on when you say way, I think it is. Yeah. You're used to thinking about him in a certain way. Yeah, you do it. You strum the D on way. So it'll sound like, say there's this person you pass in the hall every day. You've known him since 7th grade. You're used to thinking about him in a certain way, from the persona that he displays. And then this next part, you go back to G. Then something changes, and on changes, you go to E minor. Like, and then something changes. Then you go back to G before the next line begins. And he changes, and back to E minor on the word changes. So, then something changes, and he changes. But you just do one strum when you do that second E minor, and you just hold that for a bit before you go into the chorus. The chorus is pretty simple. The order, you just go A, D, G, E minor, like, from a guy that I'd never be into a guy that I'd kind of be into. And then, yeah, you repeat that when she does that again. And then it's kind of the same when you go into, when she sings, Is He Worth It? Except, on Jeremy, when you get to the G, you stay, instead of going to the E minor, you stay on G. Like, the chorus will be, from a guy that I'd never be into a guy that I'd kind of be into, from a guy that I'd never be into a guy that I'd kind of be into. Is he worth it? Jeremy, is he? And then you don't strum when she asks, is he? And then you repeat the intro again. And that gives you you enough time to do the dialogue. Like, is she talking about me? Of course she is. I've been activating your pheromones. Keep it up. That gives you enough time. And it's basically the same thing from the first verse. Like, say there's this person that you never knew that well. She is totally into you. You thought that you hadn't pegged, but now you can tell. And it changes here because you don't have that part. I don't like that part that connects the verse and the chorus. I want to call it the bridge, but I don't actually know if that part's the bridge. I don't really know my musical terms that well. I'm self-taught, so I don't think I used that right. Forgive me if I did. You can tell he's gone. Wait. Okay. Sorry. You thought that you had a peg, but now you can tell he's gone from and then you go right to the chorus from there. So from D, and then you do it's the same thing as the first time you do the chorus, the A, D, G, E minor. Guy that I'd never be into a guy that I'd kind of be into, from a guy that I'd never be into a guy that I'd kind of be into, is he worth it? And it changes a bit here, like, so you do the same thing, the A, D, G, but then you do a single strum of E minor at the absolutely, I think it is he worth it, Jeremy? Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to sing that part if you're singing it on your own, because it's hard to move from that to Christine again. The strumming pattern changes here. You go back to G, but the strumming pattern is just down, down. It's just downstroke on the beat. Like, I don't always relate to other people my age. And then you do a single A, except when I'm, and then D, G, D in quick succession, like, except when I'm on the stage. And then you keep the strumming pattern, but on E minor, you strum it down twice. There are so many changes, and then you move to A again that I'm going through. And for this next part, you strum another A, and then do 3 quick D chords. Like, so why am I telling this to you? And then you start singing again. Guess there's a part. Okay, and then here the strumming pattern changes again. You guess there's a part of me. Okay, you go to A and you do down, up, down. And then for wants to, on wants, you go to G. And then on 2, you go to D. And then you go back to the normal strumming pattern, like, guess there's a part of me that, down, up, sorry. Guess there's a part of me that wants to. And then you do the A minor, you do a measure with the A minor, not A minor, sorry, with the A. Then you go back to D, and you go to G on the you change chords on the different lines, and you repeat that for this part of the song, like, I guess a part of me wants to, who knew, I guess a part of me wants to talk to you, I guess a part of me likes to, who knew, I guess a part of me likes to sit with you, I guess a part of me likes to, who knew, I guess a part of me likes to hang with you. part, when I did my cover, I was more inspired by the new the New York performance. So instead of her being cut off, I just repeat another. I guess a part of me likes to. Who knew? How I do that one is, I guess a part. Wait. I guess a part of me likes to. Who knew? Like I do an. After I do the G, I go back to D, and then after I play that measure, I just do a single strum on the D chord. If you want to just cut off, it's like, I guess a part of me likes to hang with you. I guess a part of me. You just stay on the D, just hang off there. This part I didn't include in my cover because this wasn't in the New York version, but so when you sing the part that kind of throws back to play rehearsal, like back to play rehearsal, it's D, A, D. Oh yeah, at this point you do the single strums again. The strumming pattern just stops here. You don't have to know it for here because it's a lot calmer. Like, okay, back to play rehearsal, and then you go to G. I know that it's weird, I know that it's weird. D, but it's totally A, true. Then here, it's pretty simple. You start from A, she goes, a guy that I'd never be into. You do A and D, and as she and Jeremy sing those lines like over and over, you just repeat A and D again until you get to Jake. So it'll be like, a guy that I'd never be into, that guy that you'd kind of be into, yeah, that guy that you'd kind of be into is Jake. You don't have to do the D chord on Jake, but I like to. But I do a quick one, and what's the term? I muffle it. I muffle the strings with my hand so that it just sounds quick, like that. Yeah. I don't think that tutorial was good, but you know what? I tried. I hope this at least helped anyone, or you, Thick Pancake. I know you requested this. You can check out my cover to listen to it if you ever need like help on maybe the chords or the strumming pattern. I recommend just listening to the song or checking out other covers to help you. Or go to Ultimate Guitar Tabs and look that song up, because that's what I did for most of this, though I didn't follow it exactly. I did my own thing, kind of. It's just, I based a lot of it on that one. So, yeah. And practice too. It'll help. Okay. Bye.